Today, we're gonna learn 2 skills that will make defenders dizzy. Let's go. First up, we have the jump flick, which can look a little bit advanced, but don't worry, I promise I'm gonna help you figure this move out. Now, the basic idea behind this skill is to make the ball go from around the defender and you go from the opposite side somewhat, wow, like this. Now, unfortunately today I don't have a defender with me, but you're gonna have to use your imagination. So, this skill is basically a combination of 2 main components. We have the actual flick up and of course the kick around the defender. But I also like to add a little roll before the flick up for 2 reasons. 1, it makes it a little bit more easy to actually flick up the ball, and 2, it adds a little bit more complexity and difficulty from the point of view of the defender, because the ball is moving from one side to another a lot before it ends up going around him. And to practice this move, since I like to do the flick up with my strong foot, we're gonna start with the ball in front of us, underneath your weak foot. You're gonna roll the ball back, flick the ball up with your strong foot towards your weak foot and simply kick it around the defender, somewhat like this. Wah, wah, wah. Now, a proper good tip here is to start everything slow and small, meaning that you wanna do everything standing still without any major big moves like this. Roll the ball, flick it up and kick it. Try and get comfortable with the basics of the move before moving on to trying to make everything big and flashy. Lastly, this move is especially great when you're trapped in a small space, probably around the corner flag or even in the living room with your little brother, because if you try to pull this skill off while you're running on the pitch, it's gonna make everything a little bit more difficult. Once again, roll the ball back, whoop, flick it up, make the ball go around the defender, and there you have it. Skill number 2 is the jumper, which at least in my opinion is a lot more easy than the previous skill we just learned. And in fact, I believe that even if you've never played football before, you can learn this skill as long as you possess the most basic coordination skills. Now, just like with the previous skill, we are still trying to make the defenders dizzy by making the ball go from one side of him before tapping it and running from the opposite side ourselves. And to start practicing, you wanna stand still and grab the ball between your ankles like this. Next up, we wanna make the actual jump, and I highly suggest jumping towards your stronger side. I'm more strong with my right foot, so I'm gonna be jumping to my right side. For you, it might be different. And from there on, it's actually extremely simple. Mid-air, you're gonna release and let go of the ball and tap the ball with your right foot to make the ball go to the opposite way, like this. Honestly, there's not much more else to this skill. You just wanna jump, release, and tap. Jump, release, and tap. And I believe, as I mentioned, anybody can learn this skill. You can practice in your living room, in your backyard, anywhere. And lastly, if you find this one way too easy, you can try and challenge yourself by actually turning around and performing the move backwards. I promise you, this will make everything a little bit more difficult. And let me know down in the comment section below if you'd like to see a full tutorial about that move as well. And that's it for the 2 awesome skills that I promise you will make the defenders go dizzy. Unfortunately today I had no defenders to showcase how epic these moves are, but I hope you can use your imagination and try and see how they can actually work in real life. Lastly, remember guys, we are all hoping to get back on the real football pitches with a lot of people as soon as possible, but make sure to stay safe and follow the instructions from your local authorities. Anyways, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure to smash the like button to show us that you're enjoying the content. And if you want to see more stuff like this, you can subscribe to our channel by clicking the green bubble right next to my head. Also, if you want to learn even more awesome skills, you can check out the playlist on the bottom left corner of your screen. And with those words, I'm out. Stay safe.